Okay, in this video I'm going to demonstrate what Unit 3 has to offer. So once you log into Blackboard, of course the first thing you see is the announcements page. So on the left hand side you're going to click the assignments link, and on the assignments page near the top you'll see Unit 3, the title Working with Reports and Multi-Page Documents, and the entire unit, not counting the chapter quiz, is worth 57 points. So we're going to click to get into the Unit 3 instructions. So this is what you'll see. The first page, of course, is always the overview. It gives you a general summary of what Unit 3 will cover. In this unit, there's going to be a lot of things about features and tools that deal with long documents. Things like creating an automated table of contents, footnotes, endnotes, bibliographies, digital bookmarks, customized headers and footers, and some other things you're going to pick up in here. Down more towards the bottom will be a summary of the actual tasks that you're going to do in Unit 3. In Unit 2, you created a project, a Word software project, without using Simnet. But in this unit, you're going to go back into Simnet, start the project there, work on it on your own through Word software, and then when you're done with it, you're going to upload it and submit it back into Simnet, just like you did in Unit 1. So please remember, when you're working on a project within Simnet, follow the Simnet step-by-step directions on what to do exactly. Don't always follow the steps in the physical textbook when you're working in Simnet, because sometimes the publisher makes things slightly different between them. So just whatever one you're working on, follow those steps. So follow the Simnet steps for Unit 3. In the upper left corner you'll see the table of contents for Unit 3. After you read the overview, you can click into Assignment Instructions. When you click Assignment Instructions, it tells you exactly what to do for the unit. You're going to read the chapter, of course, first, Chapter 3. Complete the pause and practice exercises as you go. You're not required to turn any of those in for Unit 3, but of course they help you to learn the material and the skills, so I do recommend that you try them out. Then there's going to be a little video here where you're going to watch a little helpful video where I demonstrate how to create an automated table of contents in an already existing document. So you can watch that. It's required. Please be sure to watch that video, because when you're done you can go into the discussion board. It talks about it right in here below the video icon. You're going to go into discussion board and answer and post your answer to the discussion questions there concerning certain things you see in the video. Here's a link down here. If you scroll some more, there's a link to another video that's optional if you want to see it. I did not create this video. This was done by a different expert who has kind of a slight accent, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to understand everything he says, but if you're interested, it's very informative. It's how to do odd and even footers in a document. Then when you're ready, you can come down here and take a look at what the project is about. Please make sure that you follow these important notes. And in these notes, I want to make sure you're aware, before the due date of the project, you can send me an email with your file work in progress attached and ask me for help with it. If you have questions, if you want me to review it for you, looking for specific things, or give you advice on your work before you turn it in for grading, you can always do that via email. So it explains that here under Important Notes. When you're finished and you've uploaded and turned in your project, you can then take the chapter quiz based on Chapter 3. It's the same kind of quiz that we always have, 5 questions. You have 5 minutes to do it, and most people do it in under 4 minutes. So they're generally pretty easy questions as long as you read the chapter. Further down here is the evaluation. It tells you how you're going to be evaluated, what things are worth, what the points are worth. So that's the assignment instructions. And in addition, in Unit 3, if you click right here for online resources, click that, and that will bring you to this page where I've posted 3 different links to 3 different websites that can offer you additional help and guidance and support in these topics: how to build a bibliography, an automated bibliography, how to use footnotes and endnotes, and how to create tables of content and figures through the University of Edinburgh. So when you click on one of these links, as you click, a separate tab web page opens up, and you can then go through, scroll through, and read whatever the supporting resource is. When you're done reading it, just go up to the top of your screen and click to close that extra tab or web page, and you can do that with these three different sources for you. Below that, on the left hand side, there's also something called Simnet. And by the way, if you can't read everything in the table of contents over here on the left, so go down to the bottom here on the lower left, and you can scroll back and forth. Be aware of that. If you click right here where it says Simnet, you click that, and it takes you to a page that basically tells you that I created a link just for your convenience that lets you click directly into your Simnet page from here without having to log in into a separate window. To do that, this explains how to do it. To do it, you click on this lowest link where it says McGraw-Hill Simnet. You click that, you get to a page like this, and then you can click either here, open the Simnet course here, or click to launch here. Either one is the same link. And when you do that, it'll bring you to a page. The first time you do this, it might ask you to log in with your Simnet user ID and password, but when you're past that, it takes you right into your Simnet page that should look something like this. You'll see your orange, red SimBook chapters posted here, so you can read your book here. You'll also see one or more of the blue project links that let you start your project. And when you're ready to go back to instantly to go back to Blackboard, you can just click this little blue and white arrow here at the very top where it says Return to LMS. Click right here, and it will take you right back to the page where you were. So you don't have to keep opening and closing extra excess windows.